We got 3 Chads in the house tonight.
Ow!
Nathan.
Ow.
Hot Mamas too.
Jeannie,
Alicia Dominique,
Lauren,
Tyler Page, M. Football.
Brandon
Michigan's
M.
in the house.
Pablo,
Katie,
Pablo.
Zoom user.
Mandy B, Raymond, Clinton. Looks like some new people. Matt,
Kristen
Matt M.
Gregerson. I like doing the full names. Alicia Dominic.
Jane is listening. Hi, Jane. Nice to see you.
G's in the house.
Kat with a K.
KC.
Coach Kristen.
Coach Kristen.
Mandy B.
Kristen.
Francesca Crespo.
Oh, Nathan's iPhone.
I just saw Ian
Hey,
from
Vic.
Restoration Recovery. Rachel Vaughn.
Kaylin.
Lauren.
Hi, Kaylin.
Julian chilling in his bed. We got Beavis and Butthead up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
A Zoom user.
That's Chuck.
Oh, that's Chuck.
He tricked us.
Chuck.
He tricked us.
Chuck tricked us today.
Oh, damn.
Where's Nat?
Where's Natalie? I don't even know what she looks like anymore.
I haven't seen her in so long. Does she still have pink hair?
Does she still like us? Is
I
she
feel
still
like
our
she
friend?
might not. Natalie?
No,
Natalie, are you there?
There she is.
There she is. Are we going to
dark.
unmute her
She's
or
in the
just leave her
dark.
muted?
She's in the dark. She's in the dark.
Yeah,
it
unmute
might
her.
not even be her. It could be fucking imposter. We don't know. It could be your name. We can't make this out.
Natalie?
Calm down, haterade.
Oh, there's the voice.
There she
That's
is.
her. That's her. Wow.
Yeah, you boys are in for a treat just because you only get the dynamic duo. You don't get the
Wow.
3 amigos, unfortunately.
We
But
would-
I'm here.
We would never let someone sit in your seat.
Someone is
Oh.
keeping it nice and warm.
Yeah,
So
Jake.
That's Jake.
That's Jake.
We got 2 Chads in the building tonight, so that's.
And then we said, look at
And then we
Tina's
got
on the
another
beach.
Chad. Oh, I see
Tina's on the
Meeks.
beach. Tina's
Tyler
on the beach,
Page.
right there. Look at her. She's on the beach having a barbecue or something.
Where?
She's in the backyard.
oh yeah, let's not forget. Hi Emily.
Hi guys.
She said hi.
Oh, she's in the house. Never mind. God, my eyes.
Which one?
Right there.
Hot Mama?
No, Tina.
Do you see Hot Mama right
Yeah,
there?
I see Hot Mama. I always see Hawaii Jay-Z, Rachel Vaughn, Kayleen, Vic, Julian. All right.
Who's the Pablo guy right there? Is that our Pablo?
I don't know.
Or a different Pablo?
Not sure.
No, he's shaking his
Hi,
head.
Samantha.
No.
Hi, me.
Hi Samantha.
Hi,
All right, well,
Lisa.
let's get this party
Yeah, let's
started.
get
Who
it
wanted to
going.
get this party started?
Let's go. Let's go.
Chuck wants to get this party started. I
Yeah.
can tell over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a really good Beavis and Butthead impersonation, but I'll save it for later.
Yeah, please.
Different time. That wasn't me.
That was pretty good.
That was the other Chad.
That was pretty good.
Well, guys, thank you for showing up to our every Tuesday Recover Out Loud meeting.
Yeah.
Again, Recover Out Loud is a movement, not a program. So continue doing what you're doing on a daily basis to stay sober.
Yeah.
Right, Shane?
Yeah, 100%.
This is kind of like the icing on the cake, that corner piece. You know, that really good piece. This is that extra, right? That's Recover Out Loud meaning is that extra, but you still gotta do all the stuff in between.
Yeah, to get
you
the
know,
dessert.
Yeah.
to get that dessert, to get that little bit of extra.
Meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that? Go to the right above Tyler Page. Coach Kristen.
Yeah, that's Coach Kristen.
Right. Nice.
Anyways, guys, before we get started, I always like to remind everybody, and I like to remind myself because I never, ever, ever want to forget. I don't think that it's possible that I'll ever forget the reason why we started the Hopeaholics podcast on 9/11 of 2022. I got a phone call at 7:30 a.m. from my daughter. She was screaming, and we lost her fiance. I call him my son-in-law, to the fentanyl crisis. And that's when Shane and I, and soon after Natalie, we all joined this Recover Out Loud movement, man. And God had just put it on my heart to be the voice for the people that have lost their lives and to offer hope to the family members that are out there that are suffering. Because I can tell you, man, some people can't even get out of bed and can't even do life after something this horrible. And it's happening 300 times every day. You know, fentanyl's no joke. Addiction's no joke. We're out here trying to break the stigma, you know. Help's available, guys, and hope's still alive, you know. The only shame is in not asking for help.
That's right.
All right, man, let's move on to the speaker. they didn't even need to put his name up on the board tonight because this guy has the best name in the building. And I'm going to turn it over right now to Chad. Chad, you're up.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad. I'm from Oklahoma. My story's kind of it's indicative of where I'm from, and I grew up in the 70s, and my biological father was really young when him and my biological mother had me. He got caught smuggling hashish out of Morocco, where he was stationed, and got put in a prison with no floor. It was just all dirt, and my biological mother, to help make ends meet, got with what they call a bathtub crank cook, and he would take a 22 and shoot the transmission lines where they used to keep P2P, which was an oil for the transmission lines in the electrical lines, and he'd make the biker crank out of it. And when he wasn't doing that, he'd rob taxi cab drivers. And he robbed a guy that just came on shift, and he had like 37 cents in his, that's all he had on him, and he killed him. So to avoid prosecution, she went to a mental institution. And so I grew up really, really in extreme poverty. And I was adopted by a police officer and his wife, and I went from a very meager existence to a very privileged existence. And what I know now through a lot of therapy and through, I've been sober since 11/15 of 2022. And what I know today is that I used to be hung up on whether it was nature or nurture, whether I was born an alcoholic or whether I became an alcoholic. And what I know today is that my brain doesn't know the difference. That all I know is that once I start drinking or drugging or use any kind of chemical, that I can't stop once I start. And but the telltale signs started real early. I was rebellious in school. I naturally, and this is another thing I've learned, is that how I do anything is how I do everything. So I'm either balls to the wall or I'm just not really interested in doing it. And when I was 14, I started smoking weed, and naturally progressed to all the different street drugs until I found what was my savior at the time, which was crack cocaine. I was a product of the 80s. And I started smoking crack at age 17, and things rapidly changed my life, and I became a booster. And if y'all don't know what a booster is, I'd go into stores and I would steal stuff, gank stuff, and then come back in and then return it. And back then you could get cash if you just told them that, you didn't need it or whatever. And that started me getting in trouble with the law. And my dad was a police officer, so he would always help me get out of trouble. And then I took advantage of the system. And by the time I was 23, I'd been to like 8 different rehabs. I'd been to county jails multiple times. And the state of Oklahoma got tired of messing with me, and they put me in prison. And so I ended up, I had a 2-year sentence, a nonviolent sentence that I turned into 6 years and 18 days. And that's what kind of winner I am. And what I learned when I was in prison is it taught me how to grow up. There is a sin. No, I'm just kidding. But what I learned in prison is to grow up. That no one is to how to respect people. And prison gets a bad rap, but for me, it was like a training ground for college because, for me, I learned that I had to be responsible for all the things I did. I couldn't blame other people. I couldn't escape my problems. So while I was in prison on my 2-year sentence, the 5th year into it, I met some people from a church, and they, just kind of told me it was going to be okay. And I also met some people. Is it okay to say the AA word?
Yep.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
So I met some people from AA, and they told me if I wanted something different to keep coming to these meetings. So I started going to meetings, started working my steps, and life got better. I eventually, year 6 of that 2-year sentence, I got out and moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, rebuilt my life, went to college, started my own business, got real active in the program, and life got so good that then I started making shortcuts in the program. I started doing things that were whittling away at my sobriety. I really thought that I had worked 12 steps, but I had not taken a deeper dive into step 6 and 7, which are my character defects. And how I do anything is how I do everything. And slowly, after I started chipping away at the little things, then they became big things. And I eventually relapsed. And after I relapsed, all the momentum that I'd gained while I was sober slowly started to chip away. And what I realized today is that when they say that the disease is progressive, that, I stopped using basically when I was 23, and then I relapsed when I was 36, and I didn't go back to using like I was 23. It caught up to me. And at 36, I was using like I'd never stopped. And I eventually got in some trouble. I wrecked a car going 120 miles an hour, almost killed me and my passenger, got strung out on oxycodone, started doctor shopping, and eventually went back to prison. But I did learn something the next time, and I ended up doing 2 years on a 9-year sentence, and did all the programs, learned how to, quote, as they say, where's my hand? There they are. Okay. Play the game. So I learned how to play the game, and but I failed to enlarge my spiritual life. And when the ankle monitor got cut off, I relapsed, and for the next 7 years, just hit it hard. Just hit it so hard that there's a part in the big book that talks about go on to the bitter end, and that's what I thought I was going to do. And there's a buddy of mine that came out here to California to get sober, and I didn't know anything about California, and the environment was just right. So I came out here, and this is where I'm going to do a couple of plugs. I went to South Coast Behavioral Health, and they helped me a lot. I love that place. There are some really good treatment centers, and here's like a little FYI. Did y'all know that California is the mecca of treatment and sobriety? 100,000 people a year come out to California to get sober, and this is the largest network of rehabs in the country. There's over 1,800 rehabs here in California, and what y'all have here is that is this bubble of sobriety where, I've been sober now a little over 20 months, and everyone I know is in the program. Everywhere I go is somewhere that is program related. you know, and I think that that's real important for me, because if, you know, I only have to change one thing, and that's everything. And I had to change the music I listened to. I had to change the people I hung around. I had to change the things that I was doing and the environment, because everything, for me anyways, everything had to be upgraded. And what I know today, so I talked a little bit about what it was like, and what happened was that I was completely bankrupt. I was 48 years old when I came to treatment, and I had given up. I was at my wit's end, and in detox, I met a man named James Patrick Butterfinger Brown, and and they call him. Well, actually, hold on, not they. I do. I've given him that nickname. And what James would do is, if you would learn the 3rd and 7th step prayer in the Big Book, he would give you a king size Butterfinger. You know, little he know I'm a retread that I knew all these, so I spouted those off and you know, got the Butterfinger. But he started helping me with what I still do. As a matter of fact, me and Jake did it this morning. We do it most mornings. Is the what I call the M&Ms, the morning meditation, and it's several readings out of the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, and it starts on page 24. It starts with the set aside prayer. Mm-hmm. God, please set aside everything I think I know about this program, about these steps, about my disease, so that you know I can learn something new, because everything I'd previously learned hadn't taken hold, so I needed a new perspective, a new experience. So, and then it goes to something that I learned from Chief over at the Magic House.
Magic House.
1567 West Embassy Street in Anaheim.
Every Sunday night.
Every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Chief, he says there's 2 types that won't make it: victims and tough guys. Victims, it's never their fault. Tough guys, you can't tell them shit. And, you know, and then my teacher, Nohalani, a.k.a. Sunday, elaborated that the reason why is because they don't know how to ask for help. And I think that's what, and there's another guy, I love quoting, his name's Risky, and he always says that I'll never do more for you than you're willing to do for yourself. And, you know, for me, is I can't blame Jake for why I didn't make my bed. I can't cuss Jake out because I didn't get to my responsibilities, because that's why I was either I'm the victim or the tough guy. When I do that, then I allow God to do for me what I can't do for myself, because I'm kind of control everything. And it took a while. So anyway, so I'm in treatment, and and I had some really good people. I had Aaron and Dallas, my mama and papa, and they were my house managers, and they were our house managers, and they would read the morning meditations with us, and it started helping clear out my mind, help focus on what it is I'm doing, because, you know, on page 24 where it starts off at, that it finds the problem. And then as I get to page 60, I start realizing that drugs and alcohol aren't my problem. Chad Riley's the problem, but drugs are my solution. And one of the best things I love about California is some of the people I met. I went to the 13th annual Jigs Up at a Cocaine Anonymous conference, and I met this guy, and he was wearing alligator shoes and a purple suit, and this is in Compton, California. And he's like, "Little daddy, do you want to stay sober?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir." And he was like, "See, God's going to give you the ball, little daddy. And when God gives you the ball, little daddy, you're going to fumble the ball." And I was like, "No, sir." And he was like, "See, you got to make these spiritual deposits to keep, you got to make these spiritual deposits, little daddy, because you got to help God's kids. And if you help God's kids, you're going to stay sober. If not, you're going to be in sobriety. I'm like,
What's sobriety?
and, and he's like, sobriety, little daddy, is loitering with the intent to recover. Are you going to be in sobriety, fumbling the ball that God gives you?
No, sir, that's not what I'm going to do.
It was just one of those times. It just something clicked. Something clicks when it clicks, and that guy's name was Anthony, and Anthony introduced me to a guy by the name of Doc E. And Doc E became my sponsor, and he explained to me what I've never understood before is that in my experience, everything's controlled. I'm going to use the diagram of the circle. So the circle represents the God-sized hole that I have in my heart that make me irritable, restless, and discontent, and it's because of that God-sized hole that I don't know how to live life. I'm living life backwards. And the first part of the triangle is my spirit's off. And when my spirit's off, and I know my spirit's off because I get irritable, restless, and discontent. They call it the spiritual malady. Mm-hmm. So when my spirit's off, when I don't feel good, then all of a sudden the next leg of the triangle comes on. And that's that's the mental obsession. The mental obsession for me is I have racing thoughts. I don't know how to calm down, and all I can think about is that I don't want to feel like this. I want the voices in my head to go away. Holy shit. Maybe if I hit just a little bit of methamphetamine, it's not crack cocaine, I'll be okay. Or then it gets even deeper. It's like, you've never had a problem looking a South American toad. You've never done that before. It's natural. I don't remember the Bible ever talking about not licking toads. And it's organic. And then, but if I keep in that mental obsession long enough, then it goes to the third part of the triangle, which is the body. And that's the physical manifestation. That's the craving. And once I start, I can't stop. And what that's done is now I'm living life backwards. I'm going backwards through everything, through the cycle of life. And when I got here and I started really tearing into the big book, Doc was like, okay, so we go to meetings for the body, because where my ass is, my mind follows, right? We do step work for the mind so we can clear out those sick emotions. And then the third part of the triangle is service work. We do service work for the spirit so we stay in good spirits. And now I'm going through life clockwise. Just like the steps, I'm starting to dig myself out of the hole. And then since I've been out here, I've gotten another program called Wellbriety. And my teacher Sunday has explained to me something I love, and that is that for me to fully be developed, for me to fully be actuated in my own life, I've got to start with sobriety, and then as I do and sobriety starts by just showing up to group, showing up to meetings, just being there, right? And then I go from sobriety. Then after I start doing my step works, my stepper workers, after I start doing my steps, then I get into recovery. Now I'm starting to figure out why it is that drugs and alcohol are the solution. And then after I finish my step work, then I get to go to the third part, which is discovery. Now I get to discover why I'm here, and that's one thing I love. I'm real active in a program, or not a program, but just a group of us on Sunday nights called the Magic House, because they really help us with understanding the discovery part. So that's the difference between sobriety and recovery, is finding out why I'm here, because money won't solve it. Toothless hookers that I used to chase at the casino in Oklahoma won't solve it. And you're smiling because you can relate.
I can sadly. I can't say that.
I do the whole power ring unite thing. Probably wouldn't be appropriate right now. So that's how I started this journey. Was in rehab, and then I got out of rehab. And of course, if you're going to make it, you've got to get a job in rehab. You know, is he even listening?
Oh,
he fell asleep.
bro. No,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Natalie, Shane fell asleep.
I nodded
Natalie,
off.
Shane
I nodded
fell
off.
asleep.
I nodded
Oh,
off.
man.
It'd be a bad time to
Not
ask
at
for
all.
a job right now. So,
Go.
so what my life is like today, and I'll end with this. I've heard that somewhere before. So, what my life is like today is that I'm in the discovery phase. I'm wearing a shirt right here, which is part of Rising Scholars out of Cypress College, and it's a program that helps people who have been incarcerated go back to school. And that's one thing that I highly encourage people that are, that if they feel like they're stuck, is that get out of sobriety, get into recovery. How you get into recovery is, for me, I had to get a sponsor. I had to get a book. I had to read that book, and I had to follow simple directions. And I had to do 90 meetings in 90 days. I'm just saying that's just for me because I went and smoked crack every day. I went to the bar every day. So I've got to do something for my recovery every day. And after I'm doing that, after I hit the second leg, meetings for the body, step work for the mind, and then service work for the spirit. Get a coffee commitment. Start being around people outside of the treatment center that are trying to get you to go to the beach. Get a commitment. Help people that want you to be a part of something. And it doesn't have to be AA. It doesn't have to be NA. It doesn't have to be the Magic House, although we'd love to see you there. That's just what I'm doing and what I recommend. I appreciate y'all letting me come on this show. And Jake, thank you for the Jake Cobb, fresh ass haircuts.
This is Jacob Barber.
Is that his Instagram handle?
What is your Instagram handle? I don't know what Instagram is.
Fresh ass haircuts.
Fresh ass. That
This
sounds
is Jacob
good.
Barber.
I'll go with it.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, plug
Can
him
you
right
do
here. Plug him. You
anything
wanna
for
give
Shane's beard?
I don't know about the beards.
No, you
Oh, he
do.
doesn't. Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't want to shave half of it off.
Plug it, baby. Plug it. Give him your Instagram. People will call. Man, you do home calls? House calls?
Not really.
Fair enough. You got a studio or something?
No.
Do you
cut
possibly fly to other states to
Let's
get
forget about
haircuts?
it.
Yeah.
Great share, bro. It's been a minute since I've been in a meeting where I heard people going to the triangle and doing the circle. So it was really, I liked it a lot.
Great job at like breaking down what the
100%.
program
Right.
is about, because that's like, our group right here, not everybody is 12 steps. So which is cool because that's why I always tell everybody, do whatever you do on a daily basis to stay sober. I'm a 12 stepper. I got sober and my life changed because of the 12 steps. And I loved the way you broke it down. Oh, we found a timer? I'm just gonna play this. I don't think Joel was here today, so no timer is happening. But really good share, man.
Yeah, really good.
I will scroll through the comments while everybody else is sharing. So freaking good, dude. Fire. And I like you got this cool sense of humor about you where you're like, you share in this like calming voice.
Yeah.
And then you do these little funny voices.
Yeah.
So it was very,
Was that what they were? Funny voices?
yeah.
I'm joking. Yeah. I was teasing.
Natalie, do you have anything you want to say? No?
Was that even Natalie, really?
You will find out in 2 seconds.
Does she have her
Yeah, it
glasses?
is. I'm awake and you're sleeping.
Does she have her
How is that
glasses on?
possible?
Does she have her glasses on in the house?
No.
Oh,
She has a
God.
hat on,
All right,
bro.
a hat.
You are
Oh, my
so
God.
wrong.
I have a hat on.
I barely fell asleep.
Technically,
I just
technically, I have a hair mask in. But Chad, thank you so much for your lead. I loved it. I'm a 12 stepper. Everybody that's in this meeting, they know that. It's the only thing that kind of worked for me. I tried other ways and the outcome was never good. So I love how you broke it down. And if I'm not actively doing it on a daily basis, the shit gets driven into the ground.
Yeah.
So I loved how you touched on every point. So congratulations to you for sticking it out, because what I've realized now is we're the lucky ones, because relapse is a part of my story as well. But making it back is definitely not, as I guess you can say, as easy as it was for us as it is now, because of fentanyl and everything that's going on. So awesome to you. Keep doing it, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have you back for a full-length podcast, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll reach out to you.
We'll
And-
set that up.
If I also could, I want to give a big shout
No,
to,
Jake's not welcome. Sorry, buddy.
to my boy Fausto.
Yeah,
Fausto.
yeah.
Is Fausto back yet?
he is back.
He just, I called and make sure
Sunday.
that
He came back Sunday. He'll be coming in the next couple days.
All right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Fausto.
I love Fausto.
Yeah, I
He's
love
a really good
Fausto.
guy.
All
So
right,
Fausto was y'all need to meet, because every speaker that comes on our Tuesday night, Fausto handpicks them for
he
us.
does. handpick them, yeah.
Faustos.
We go to Lifeline. I gotta say this. We go to Lifelines, and I always shout out South Coast. But when he spoke, I helped everybody remember that we're gonna say Faustos like it's South Coast. So when they would yell out South Coast when people were getting their chips, we'd yell out Faustos, and it completely blended. It was cool.
I will give another shout out to the Magic House on Sunday nights in Anaheim. If anybody's local to the Orange County area,
Yeah, for sure.
I recommend
Great spot.
checking it out. It's literally like a party
Yeah.
with a meeting with some extra God and
Amen.
you know,
coffee.
some music. Don't drink the coffee though, because one time Sunday, as a matter of fact, gave me coffee at the beginning of the meeting, and I did not fall asleep until 2 a.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty
Good
gnarly.
batch. Good batch.
And that's 1567 West Industry Street in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah, check
All
it
right,
out.
Lift off.
We got 4 people here in the cockpit waiting. Jennifer. All right.
All right, so guys, you have 3 minutes to share. After, are we gonna hear anything? Will this timer make a noise?
I think so. Let me test it out.
It may or may not make a noise, but we'll make a noise, and then
Yeah.
we'll give you about 15 extra seconds, and then we'll just mute it
Beautiful.
so everybody has a chance to share. All right. Jennifer, you're up.
Jennifer.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Chad, for your share. It was very well received. There were a lot of great points that you made, and I'm glad you made it out the other side. Congratulations on not only your sobriety, but your recovery. My name is Jennifer, and I am a humble alcoholic. I usually come to the meetings and I don't turn my camera on, but guess what? I have the power to do that now. And I've had the power all along. I've just been afraid to be captured live. But you know what? Like I said, I'm at 1,549 days sober
Nice.
today.
Oh, nice.
And I think that I deserve to be seen. My sobriety recently has been challenged, and it was due to a relationship. And what I discovered over the last, I guess, the last few days is that I was such an emotional drinker. And what I've endured over the last 6 weeks has kind of challenged me. But you know what? I'm stronger than that.
That's right.
And I can't give my power to anyone else. I have to protect my sobriety and my recovery with everything that I have. And I felt so passionate about it that I thought I better tell you out loud today where you can see me. So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
God, yeah. I love her.
We love recovering out loud.
Jennifer, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was nice. I'm all pumped up now. Not that I wasn't pumped up before. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for trusting us, and that was beautiful. Wow, good for you. 1,500 and some odd days, man.
All right, Matt.
Matt M, yeah,
How's
baby.
it going, Matt?
How you doing, brother?
What up, family? How you guys doing?
Good.
All right, yeah.
Good. name's Matt, and I'm a grateful recovering addict. It's been a definitely good day, man. Just shortly before I came on here, I was at a overdose outreach event in my town, and it was really good stuff, man. Got to hear some stories from some a group called Mothers on a Mission, who have lost their children to overdoses, and just got to definitely make some good connections and talk to some different people, hear some different stories. Got to tell a little bit of my story. Made a lady cry, not on purpose, but like I guess she said she felt so touched and just started like bawling in front of me. But and Chad, that was definitely an awesome share, man. I appreciate it. Um, some quality analogies for sure, no doubt, and some stuff I'm definitely going to carry with me, definitely think about, and definitely implement into my recovery. I'm not a full step work guy. I don't know. I guess it's really not important what I do for my recovery. It works. It works for me. And if I feel like it's not working, I'll definitely acquire the help and knowledge that I need elsewhere. But man, just love coming here all the time. Just wonderful, man. I look forward to this every week. Love you guys to death, man, for sure. And Shane, I'll definitely have be in touch with you tomorrow.
Thanks,
that
brother.
stuff we talked about.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Definitely.
Appreciate it, brother.
And looking forward to really getting some recovery pushing here in the town I'm in, man. Just reach out, and like I told Shane earlier, if I can help save one life, mission accomplished, man. I want to save 100, but if we can save one, it's all that matters. And if you guys are new here, man, just keep on keeping on, man. Please don't give up. This shit works, man. This shit really works. If I can make it, after the hell I went through and took myself through, anybody can. I promise. And I'll never give up on you. The world is a better place with you in it. I love you guys, man. That's all I got.
Thanks, buddy.
Love you too.
Nice, Matt. There's this guy at my gym that wears a sweatshirt, and on the back of it says, "Hey, you." And then you want to read it, right? And it says, "The world is a better place because you're in it." That's what the back of his.
Aww.
You know what?
So nice.
F off, Shane.
No, I'm just saying.
Wow.
That was a really sweet side of you. That was a really sweet side of you. Oh.
The mask comes off.
I'm over Shane
That
today.
was a sensitive
Natalie,
side
can
right
you come
there.
back? I'm over him. I'm done.
Oh, it's Coach Kristen.
Coach Kristen, yeah. Hi,
What's
Coach.
poppin'?
Hi there.
Hello, stoked to be here. Thanks for sharing, Chad. I definitely took away a lot of stuff. I took some little notes. I like to write in my little notebook, so I just hella appreciate your share today. Man, I'm 361 days in recovery right now.
Wow. That's
That's
exciting. That's exciting.
Every day matters, but I'm still like hella stoked because relapse, I relapsed, and this is like 361, gonna be 365 on Saturday. Not excited for the rain here in Texas, but hella stoked that I get to go out to coffee with one of my friends this weekend. They're coming down from Austin, so
Oh, cool.
yeah, I resonated a lot with what you shared, and man, I'm just like hella stoked to just even be hitting almost a year on Saturday. And
Hell yeah.
recovering out loud is going to be awesome because I get to recover out loud at the Mr. and Miss Military pageant this November in Oceanside, and we get to tell basically a little bit of our story, and I'm focusing it on fitness and recovery. And so just like being able to be sober and doing that is like, I don't know, means the world to me. So yeah, I just want to say, and I'm thankful for this meeting on Tuesdays, because I'm gonna tell you right now, this being in Texas by myself, listen, like it sucks. And so having something like this, and then like going to like my in-person meetings like when I can because of school, like I just appreciate you guys a lot. So thanks for this.
Did you say Oceanside?
Yeah,
California?
Yeah, you'll be right by us.
We're gonna come.
Come on out.
Yeah. Could we get tickets? Could you put our names down? We're gonna come. We're gonna vlog. We're gonna video. We're gonna take. Yeah, we're gonna show up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you to take.
Okay, so send us a link. Send a link to the Instagram. Yeah. Get connected and let's do it for sure. When is it?
She said
November
November.
2nd.
Beautiful. We're in town.
Like he checked our schedule.
We're in town.
we
Let's
will
do it, baby.
we will definitely drive down
Yeah,
there
for
if we
sure.
are
It's
in
Oceanside,
town.
man.
Like it's like 15 minutes
Yeah,
away.
we're yours.
Yeah.
That's where we go. Cool. Chuck. Thanks, Coach.
That was beautiful.
That was great.
Wow.
That was
It was in stereo.
That was awesome. That was perfect.
yeah.
We didn't even
Perfect.
plan that one. It just happened.
Sounds like weekly wins on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, thank God. So you're one of the 30 people that listen. Thank you, Chuck.
One of the three, actually. Fuck 30, please.
Like we try
Are you
really
fucking
hard,
kidding me?
but weekly wins on Wednesday, but ain't nobody watching
That's
it,
the
guys.
fucking-
There's a thing called Weekly Wins. It's on YouTube. It's us. Yeah, it's fun.
Come on, whatever.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Hey, everybody. My name's Chuck. I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Chuck.
I'm grateful I woke up today instead of coming too. Real quick, I really appreciated talking about the circle and the triangle. Made me think of the three legacies. Something I discussed with a couple old timers and brought me back a little bit when you were discussing all that. So it's something I guess I need to go back in the books and start reading again, freshen my memory a little bit. I ain't got a whole lot to talk about today, but the one thing that stuck out with me, and the one other thing is that I've been starting to share the podcasts and stuff with people in a local whatchamacallit here in town. It's a halfway house, I think, like a sobriety house. We have one here in town now that just opened up not too long ago. So I'm actually going to get invited down there to get a tour and check it out. And then I told them I have some Zoom meetings and stuff for them in case if nobody can't make it, to an actual in-person meeting. We've got this one on Tuesday nights and then a few others, especially with 3A. I've been doing that one too lately. The best thing I can do is provide hope for people that keep coming in, and especially being outside dealing with Earth people too.
Earth people?
Yep, Earth people. Normies, Earth people. I call them Earth people.
Nice. I like it.
Because the real work starts outside the rooms for me when I have to deal with people outside. It's easy for me to go inside rooms and be happy, joyous, and free. But when I get outside the rooms, that's where the work for me starts. Being able to have the love and tolerance for anything. That's my learning experience for the day. The other thing is routine. I heard some routine action in the speaking tonight. I got to have a routine. Them routines are essential for me. When I wake up, put my feet on the floor, read my books, and start my day off right. If I don't read anything or do the things that are normally that I do, my day is just going to be shit. And that's just me. That's me doing that myself. That's not anybody else. So I have to be able to have those positive talks, the positive readings, everything into play all day. And, life isn't too bad today. I'm actually, I call it, got the bubble in the middle today, like a level from a construction site. So life isn't too bad. And that's all I got.
Thanks, Chuck.
Awesome. Thanks, Chuck.
I learned all those things Chuck learns. I learned those things at home from my wife, bro. You know what I mean? Holy fuck me. That's, you know what I'm saying? Shit. No, I hope she's not watching. God.
Can we scroll down to Hot Mama?
Yeah.
Hot Mama, I just am like, wow, powerful.
It's awesome. There's our one
comment. Yeah. I believe that, my son-in-law Justin's hand is in everything that we do.
With Tim.
Yeah, and he's chilling with Tim.
Yeah, bro.
So apparently
they were going off.
They were listening.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
And we caught you tonight.
Yeah.
This happens all the time. We
That
catch
is
people
cool.
all the time. It's so freaking cool.
That is cool.
That kind of stuff happens.
Man.
That's why that is exactly why we're doing what we're doing right now.
Man, right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right
Thanks,
there.
Mama.
Is Shane and Jonathan Coyle all on one Zoom today?
No, that's Shane Jonathan Coyle.
Oh, okay. I thought that was you and Natalie's husband.
No.
Sorry.
Joe B, what's up, baby?
What's going on, Joe?
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
Joe, I'm an alcoholic and an addict and a ton of other stuff. Chad, that was a great qualification, bro. It's funny, every time I come into a meeting, I hear something I don't even know I need to hear. I spoke at an anniversary tonight, and it's an honor and a privilege to do that. And one of the things I mentioned was I feel like I was an alcoholic and an addict before I picked up my first drink or drug, and are we born that way or do we become that way? It's hard to believe we become that way at 6 years old, but I kind of want to test the theory. I have 7 nephews and I'm scared because 1 out of 7's got to become like me. And that really breaks my heart. And I'm just trying to, I don't know. Is there a way to prevent this for these innocent kids right now that don't know what they're in store for when they pick up that first drink? I don't know. I don't know if it's make them comfortable to speak their mind, ask them why they do things. Don't worry, you're not going to get in trouble. Just tell me. I don't know, man. And I don't think I'll ever know. But it's something I really want to try to find out because prevention is huge, But I don't think we can. I think people have to go. This journey is everything, I would have loved to have done the steps at 6 years old. But, it's almost impossible. But it makes me wonder, how do I always want to give what I have right now to others. I just can't. I can't just tap them on the head and give them this magic that I'm living with. I'm living the life beyond my wildest dreams that was promised to me, and they were 100% right. But how do I give it to somebody that doesn't even know they need it? How do I give it to somebody that doesn't even know if they want it? It's I don't know. You really made me think, bro. Just the beginning of your qualification has me on this, just analyzing everything and what I could do to save somebody from themselves. And I don't know if I can. And I guess it's just to be here for whenever someone needs me. I just want to protect people from themselves, and I know I can't, and I know I'm just being a dead horse right now, but it's wishful thinking, I guess. But yeah, that was a great qualification, bro. I love this meeting. No matter what I got going on, I'm jumping into this meeting and the whole fellowship.
I mean, Joe will jump in right before he's gonna go do a show.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'll jump right in. Driving, eating, work, does not matter. I'm jumping. I'm not missing this because this is my medicine now. What I used to take, this is it. Inventory step work, pulling a newcomer. So it's wish I could give this to the people that don't even know they need it yet, but I can't. But I'll be here if they need me, when they need me. And that's the beauty of this. Give it to the next guy. Give it to the next guy. Yep. That's better than any drink or drug I've ever done in my life. And I might be all out of my time. I'm sorry if I am. So
long time.
Oh yeah,
maybe
long ago. All good, no worries. I just want to clear.
You know us addicts, we can keep going.
Oh yeah.
Someone should have cut me off, but thank you very much.
I just want to clear up that Natalie said in the comments, work, not show. I forget. Sometimes I think he's going to do a strip show, so it's work. He's not a stripper. I just wanted to clean that up. He looks like he's going to do a strip show when he's at work, though, doesn't he?
You're naughty.
Oh, behave.
This is a family show. But I'll tell you what, when he
is my wife on here? I saw her earlier.
I just reminded me when he was talking about wanting to protect people from themselves. That reminds me of that iRobot movie. They made the robots to protect the robots from themselves, and the robots killing the humans because the humans were the ones hurting themselves. So fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got me thinking now.
Oh boy,
shit.
I think AC/DC wrote a song about it. Who made who?
Who made who?
Yeah.
All right, who's this young lady coming? Tony, San Diego, down the street from us. She
Yeah,
could come in-
hi everybody. I'm Tony. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Tony.
Nice to be here.
Tony.
Thanks, Dad, for your lead. This is my first time coming on here. I've been
Welcome.
following you guys on Instagram for a while. I'm not a Saint 3789. That is my sobriety date. And I wake up every day just fucking grateful that I'm alive, I'm well, and I get to be of service to people. I really enjoyed your share, Chad. Thank you. And I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you made it back, because you stick around these rooms long enough. We just lost someone in our community down here, and you stick around long enough and you watch your friends die. And that's the reality of us, people like us. And coming back in is hard. I watch people come back in all the time and they struggle. And I had a guy come in the other day after a meeting, and this is my third meeting today. And he said to me, he's like, "Oh, AA doesn't work for me, Tony. AA doesn't work for me." And I said, "Well, did you get a sponsor?" "Well, no." "Do you have a commitment?" "No." Have you read the book? Did you get through the steps? Did you do any of that stuff? He said, "No." I said, "Then you know what, Tim?" I said, "You don't get to be mad about results you don't get from the work you don't do." And that's just the way that it is. And, you know, they write about it, and the steps our book is a suggestion, right? Yeah. I'm a 12-stepper. I know not everybody else is here, but I've been recovering out loud since March 7th of 1989.
Heck yeah.
Wow. And I was 23 years old, and I woke up that came to that last day on March 7th, and I was either going to kill myself or I was going to ask for help. And I know today that I had it was a moment of clarity, and I was able to pick up the phone and call my mom. I said, "Mom, I need help or I'm going to die." And I had tried to kill myself 2 weeks before that. And I think about that now, and it makes me emotional still, that at 23 years old, I truly believed that the world around me, the people around me would be better off if I wasn't in it. And nobody ever told me that. Nobody ever said anything like that to me. But that's what I believed. And when I came into these rooms, you know, my first introduction to Alcoholics Anonymous was, I was 5150 into a psych facility in downtown Los Angeles. I grew up in LA. And these guys came in on a panel. And these guys were old. I mean, I'm 23. These guys were like 35, and I got, geez, I have nothing in common with these guys. Yeah, they were old. And they were talking about losing houses and boats and families and wives, and I thought, I don't have anything in common with these guys. What am I doing here? And then they started talking about what happens in here and what happens in here to people like us. You know, that connection and how they thought and how they felt. And they said things, and I thought, oh my God, they just said that shit out loud. And in here, we get to say that stuff out loud, and people are going to nod and they're going to smile because we relate to each other. That's the connection that we get. That's the connection in these rooms that happens. This is the biggest commitment that I've ever kept in my entire life. And I just wanted to introduce myself because I appreciate you guys, and I love following you. And I'm glad that I saw that you guys were on, and I was able to get on and say hi. I wish everybody another good 24. Thanks.
Ah, man. Great share.
Yeah. Great share.
I love this.
She's
meeting.
fluid.
Yeah.
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 Thanks for coming. We're here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
Your time.
Lori.
Love having that extra.
Yeah.
Lori. Is it Lori?
Hi,
or is
everybody. I'm Laurie.
Okay.
It's Laurie. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Laurie. I'm an alcoholic. And thank you for your message tonight. That was deep, and it made me think about my my daily reprieve, you know, and where I'm at in my recovery is that I'm finding that it's me against me, you know, and you know, I was born to do the wrong thing. Like, it's ingrained in me to do the wrong thing. So the more I do my step work, the more I realize, like, it really has nothing to do with the outside world. Like when, you know, if I have struggles or difficulties with my job and relationships and people and money or whatever the case is, you know, I always felt like it's like an attack against who I am. But what I'm realizing is like my perception on everything. And, you know, that's where I can struggle with that. Like my 10th step, my daily inventory, like call it daily inventory for a reason. And there are days I don't do it. And, you know, the more I do this inventory, I realize like that, you know, it's not the world fighting me, it's me fighting me. And the drink was always my solution and many other things. To like ease that spiritual malady like that I have against the world, like, or anything. And I've noticed for myself, like it's sabotage when I choose not to do this inventory. It's usually because I'm not willing to admit my wrongs or to, be truthful about who I'm showing up as or be honest about the role or the part I play in a situation. And those are the days I can like avoid the entire inventory in itself. It's easier to just keep it under the rug. And that's where that drink came into play for me. I would just drink and stuff all these things down. But now that I'm sober and I've been given this like chance to, live my life without a drink and a drug, that stuff that I have this conscious now that's like, I have this awareness and those things bother me. And the more I do this inventory, the more I realize it's me against me. It's never me against anybody else. And those things don't feel so great anymore. And so I really appreciate how you broke down that triangle tonight because the only solution to myself usually is to help other people. So like when I'm sitting in my own shit, you know what I mean? And getting out and helping another person. And, like you said, even showing up and making coffee or something, it takes me outside of, my problems, my plans and my ideas that I think are so wonderful and great. And, I think that that service is really the answer to my spirit, and I'm just really grateful that I don't have to rely on a mind and mood altering chemical today. And that I have this program because like I said, a person like me to relearn how to live and do the right thing and show up for other people is something that I was, never taught or raised to do. But that's all I have. Thanks guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Good night. I don't know why I said good night, but it just came on out.
Good night, Gracie.
All right. Well, that's about all the hands up for tonight. Unless there's a burning desire. If there's a burning desire, we will definitely hear from you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys think about it though. We do have a couple announcements. I wanna announce if you are local to Orange County, every Wednesday night there's an in-person meeting at Restoration Recovery in Mission Viejo at the Mission Hills Church. And
what time does that start? I believe there's food.
There is food. Can we put what?
There's a home delivery. I hope there's a home delivery. I believe not a home delivery. There's a delivered or made food.
Catered.
That was
catered food and a meeting. The food starts at 5. The meeting starts at 6:30. Did you unmute me, Ian, for a second? And the cool thing is, they are featuring the Hopeaholics the whole month of October.
I forgot about that.
So starting October 2nd, I will be speaking. Oh, wow.
Starting October 2nd, I will be
I hear myself twice. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Starting October 2nd, I hear myself twice. That's awesome.
That's Ian's. Ian, turn your volume down, bro.
Yeah, so I'm October 2nd. Shane's October 9. Natalie is October what?
20-something.
Yeah, the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, maybe? I think it is.
Actually, I'm gonna look. I am the 2nd, Shane's the 9th, and Natalie is the 23rd. And in between us is Alika, so you want to check him out.
Oh, Alika.
Yeah.
Love Alika. Hi, Alika.
Alika does a teaching every week.
Yep.
He does.
So check that out. Also, if you guys are local to Orange County, we have a Recover Out Loud in-person meeting on Friday, September 6th at 5 from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So check it out if you can. Anything else?
We had a hand up, Trina.
Trina, all right.
Trina right there. We had a hand up. Trina Kousis. It sounds like she's a Greek. Sounds like a Greek name, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, very Greek.
All right, there we go. I had Greek for lunch.
My name is Trina, and I am 34 days sober.
Nice.
That's right.
I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all for your shares. It really hit home for me. I just got my sponsor and I'm starting to work my 12 steps and kind of forever grateful for this sober community that is here in the OC and everything I've been able to do. And then Chad, thank you so much for sharing. It was a great share and I loved hearing more about the triangle and kind of the 12 steps and how it's all going.
Wow.
So I just wanted to say thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Trina. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
36 days fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Love it.
Yeah.
Never want to forget, man. The best tool that I have in my toolbox is remembering what it felt like the day that I picked up the phone and asked for help. Actually, it was I didn't pick. I'm gonna
let's
tell
be
the
honest
truth.
here, bro.
When the bail agent kicked in my
the
door,
door.
and I surrendered.
Yeah.
You know, I
6'7".
He was a big
6'7" bounty hunter. You
bounty-
surrendered.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
and
surrendered.
I was
all
weighing
right.
about $140.
Yeah, soaking
you know?
wet. You were sweating that
in
day.
a 9-day meth-induced psychosis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times, man. Good times. I don't ever want to forget that day.
You
And
were,
I went
you were in character that day, bro. You were in character.
I was doing pretty good,
You were-
and
yeah.
I detoxed at the best detox center in Orange County,
Yeah.
Which is?
shout out to the Men's Central Jail in Santa Ana.
Oh.
Yeah, you cannot ACA from that one, so it's
ACA lock you.
Yeah, they ACA lock you down.
Breakdown. We got another hand up. It's 7:01, but Alicia Dominique. It's 7:01. Should we take her?
Oh yeah, we'll take her.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We leave when everybody's done.
Yeah, that's right.
But don't leave 5 minutes before the miracle happens.
Alicia, we're here for you. Unmute.
Oh, I think she got stuck on mute.
Oh, darn. I
Her
see her
fingers.
finger.
Oh, there
Hi,
she is.
sorry.
There she is.
Yes.
I'm actually just raising my hand because somebody named Anthony is trying to, but they're doing it in the comment.
Oh, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony Castillo? All right. Yeah, okay, there he is.
Right
All right,
there.
Castillo. We'll
Hey,
thank
yo,
you.
Anthony.
That what a nice.
Of course, he's doing it in the yo.
Yo.
Anthony. You don't know how to work the controllers? What are you doing, bro?
You're
Come
unmuted.
on.
Come on.
Come on, man. Anthony, where's your mother, man? Let her come down and help you. Come on, bro.
We can't hear you at all, Anthony, and you're unmuted.
Talk. Say something. No, we can't
No,
hear you,
can't
bro.
hear you.
Sorry. Hang on. Just have your mouth into the camera. I can read lips.
Shane-
No, I'm joking,
Shane-
bro.
Shane will
I'm
do
joking.
it, yeah.
I was joking. I was joking.
He's
No,
saying, "How's everybody doing?"
Everyone's doing great.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
Anthony, I don't like.
I
don't like
I don't
ribs.
wanna
I
do
don't like. I don't like. I don't eat pork, Anthony. I don't eat pork. If you want to go out with me, we'll gotta go for steak and lobster, bro. All right, I don't eat pork. Chicken. That's at the very least chicken, man.
That's the best we can do, Anthony. We
Anthony,
tried.
Can't hear you, man. We're sorry. We love you, bro. You're still talking, but it's no bueno, man.
Can everybody turn on their cameras? Everybody
Anthony.
turn on their cameras.
Text us, bro. Text us. Text us. We want to hear what you have to say, man.
If anybody
bro.
wants to come on our podcast, please DM us.
Yeah, if you're local.
We even if you're not local, fly in here.
I'm gonna fly in, sure.
We have people fly in every once in a while.
All right.
Ain't everybody local, but everybody is loco.
Sorry, Anthony.
All right. Can we check all pages? Make sure all cameras are on, including Donna's. Donna left.
Oh no.
Unbelievable. That's my wife.
Oh.
All right.
Hands in the air, everybody. Hands in the air. Let's go. Let's
Dance it
go.
out, baby. Let's Oh, yeah.
That was something pretty jacked up. She pushed 2 buttons. I don't know if you guys heard. It was like wah wah. Like we're not good dancers. All right.
Yeah.
Please
All right.
call. Who wants to please call? You?
God,
Call or text?
grant me the serenity
To accept the things I cannot change,
the courage to change the things I can,
and the
and the
wisdom
wisdom to know the difference.
difference.
Amen.
Amen.
See you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
That was awesome.